medications they say developed after getting the COVID-19 vaccine. A new group called Vax Long Haulers releasing this video urging the medical community to take their claims seriously.
Moderna, Minneapolis.
Moderna, New York. I need to be heard.
Pfizer, Louisiana.
Pfizer, Illinois.
I need help. I want help, and I want to be heard.
My Wisconsin Senator, Ron Johnson, is demanding that the CDC and FDA look into these reports as big tech censors those who try to share their experiences on social media. Senator Johnson joins me now, along with 2 vaccine recipients who say they've had adverse reactions. Now, April, who received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and Candace, who received Moderna. So, April, I'm going to start with you. Tell me what happened after you took the vaccine.
First off, to know about me, I live next door to an ICU COVID nurse, so I was very frightened of obviously contracting COVID and know how serious it can be. So I went and got my Johnson & Johnson vaccine on April 10th. Previous to that, I was a very healthy person, used to singing and dancing on stage for about 5 hours at a time with no issue. And now I can literally go like 2 bars of music without getting winded and can barely get out of bed some days. 12 hours following my Johnson & Johnson vaccine, everything hit, including heart palpitations. My hands, on the 3rd day, I ended up having some sort of strange thing that felt like a seizure or like full body. My arms were shaking, my hands were blue. I couldn't feel my body. I wake up in the morning and my legs and my arms are like paralyzed and I have to like will my body to work. I have shocking sensations in my legs. My eyesight has been blurry ever since I got the shot, like not just a little bit, drastically so. I'm unable to eat most things. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I want to make sure I get to Candace because Candace, you had the vaccine as well. What was the reaction?
So my reaction, I had both injections, and then on April 18th, I was getting up to go to bed, and I couldn't stand. I couldn't feel anything from my chest down, and it ended up in ER. I spent 26 days in the hospital. I've had several tests, 2 MRIs, 6 MRIs, 2 CTs, TEE, and a spinal tap, and nothing conclusive could be found in my body. Prior to this, I was extremely healthy. Let's fast forward 85 days later. I still have numbness from my feet up to my chest. I feel like a pincushion on a daily basis. I don't have any balance. I can walk with a walker. My toes have electric shocks that go in and out. I feel like I'm in a compression stocking from my 15 compression stockings from my chest down. I can't wear anything on my arms because my arms feel like they're being stabbed if you touch them. My back feels like an army of ants with army boots on are marching up and down my back 24 hours a day.
Senator Johnson, so these reactions are clearly, the exception, but they're happening. They're reporting them. What I find fascinating is they're reporting them and they're also posting them online with other people who are having similar reactions. And the media, social media, is taking it down, and the CDC is not taking it seriously. Now, I can understand, Senator, why maybe the people who are producing these vaccines might want to, put this down on the quiet and not take it seriously. But why would the CDC not care about these reactions, and why is social media so intent on censoring it?
Well, that really is the $64,000 question, Rachel. There are thousands of stories like April's and Candace's. There are over 5,200 deaths right now reported on the VAERS system. And our federal health agencies are not taking this seriously. And you're right, the media and the social media is suppressing this. They have support groups. They have support groups that are on social media that are being disabled. People that are helping others that are suicidal have lost touch with people who are suicidal. This is beyond the pale. And our health agencies have to start taking this seriously. They want to be heard and seen so they can get effective treatment, so that future harm can be prevented. And so one thing we need to do is we can't short circuit the approval process for these experimental vaccines. We have to go through the full observational studies. It takes time to understand whether or not there's real significant injury occurring. But again, over 5,200 deaths reported on the VAERS system right now. Now, those are alarm bells that should be going off in our federal health agencies, and they're not.
It should, and you've been very brave in giving a platform to these people who would have otherwise not a platform. Thank you so much, Senator Johnson. You are so courageous. Thank you both for stepping forward. I know it's not easy. There's been a lot of really weird pushback to hearing the truth. So thank you so much.